Okay, I'm using Germany 649 with the bonus ball as an example. Okay, this is the file I created. This is the file that I created for Germany lottery number 1. This file is listing the skips. These numbers you see are the skips for Germany lottery number 1. Okay, this is chart 2. I have about 139 total. I haven't finished it. I just have about 139. Okay, I'm going to show you what I was talking about manipulating the information from the file. Okay, we're going to go to chart number 3, quick stats. All of these numbers here, these are the skips that have been listed for lottery number 1 so far. Okay, so we want to see which ones have occurred the most. Okay, I highlight total hits. You'll see, if I pull out here, you'll see that the skip of 0 has occurred 17 times. Okay, you'll also see that the skip of 1 has occurred 13 times. Pull out a little more. Okay, hopefully you can see this. You'll see that the skip of 3 has occurred 13 times. Skip of 2, 10 times. Skip of 6, 10 times. You'll see that the average skip for these top numbers, the average skip right here, the average skip is not as high as we thought it would be. Okay. You'll also see, based on the limited information, the longest skip right here, the out average ratio, how many games out they are as of right now based on the limited information. I don't have all of it in. I just have a fraction of it in, but I'm just showing you how this information can be manipulated. Okay, so now we can go to chart number 5. And this is the multiple hit. So we'll see that you've had an occurrence of back-to-back hits twice. What ranks the highest? You'll see a skip of 0 has hit back-to-back twice. Skip of 5 once. Skip of 12 once. You want to know which ones lead. Once again, here they are right here. Notice how they change. But this is going to give you an idea of skips that have occurred back to back, you know, like 7 times, or let's say a skip of 0 has occurred 7 times in a row, or you know, it's going to show up on this chart. We're just tracking the skips for lottery number 1. Okay, let's go to chart 6. And keep in mind, we don't have that much information. We only have 139 drawings. But you can see the skip and hit pattern of the skips from lottery number 1. You'll see a lot of, look at right here. A lot of the skips have a tendency to sit out 8 drawings before they occur again. That's significant because, you know, as it was said in the software, the higher the number, the more likely it is, because, you know, most of the hits or the skips occur closest to the left. So the further right it goes, the more significant the information is. You'll see here on the skip of 0 where and it's kind of hard to just really and truly go by this because the dates, if you notice, the dates are not sequential. You know what I'm saying? It's not sequential. So this information is kind of okay, but it's not that okay, because if you look at skip a zero, look at it when what has occurred when it's been out 5 drawings. Okay, that wasn't really 5 drawings, because you have to remember that you are not doing the drawings in sequential order, but it's still some valuable information. I just need to figure out what it is. See, I'm learning something doing this video. Sorry about the moving around. I'm recording on a tablet here. Let's see. This chart. This is the chart I'm talking about. Okay, the last recorded time in my file is the skip a zero hit after sitting out 7 drawings. Okay, after it set out 7 drawings, what usually followed the most? Okay, I did not change my settings down at the bottom. I didn't change my settings. Okay, so the settings are still the same. You notice here where it says a skip a 7 has been followed by a skip a 1 or a skip a 4 the most. But keep in mind, we're only talking about 139 drawings that that lottery number 1 has been drawn. Okay, this isn't the full 648 drawings, that 684 drawings that the lottery number 1 has been drawn. Okay, we're still back in 1976, so I still have some more data I need to put in. Still got quite a bit to put in, but just based on this limited information, if you were analyzing and saying, okay, number 1 has been out 7 drawings, you would have already played it when 7 had a skip of 1. You would have already played it when it had a skip of 4. You would have played it when it had a skip of 3. You'd have played it when it had a skip of 6. Now, or should I say, when it reaches these skips, when it reaches these numbers, then you would say, okay, this is when I'm going to play it. So you say, okay, lottery number skip a 1, you play it. Then when it gets to a skip of 4, you play it, skip a 3. Now, right now it's out 7 drawings, so you wait until it was out a skip of 9, and then you would play it once it hit a skip of 9, since you've already been through the 1, 4, 3, 6. So you say, okay, when lottery number 1 hits a skip of 9, or you can just play it until it reaches a skip of 9, just to be on the safe side, because those missing numbers, 2, 5, 7, 8, it may actually hit on one of those. So you, looking at this, I would say, okay, I'd wait until I'd play the skip of 1 until it hits the skip of 9. Or should I say, yeah, once it hits the skip of 9, I'd play it from the skip of 0 all the way up to a skip of 9, and then see what's going to be done after that. Okay, after that, I'd drop it to see, wait until it does something. But then keep in mind, we're dealing with a limited amount of information. But yes, I would use this chart to decide how long I'm going to play a number before it's not considered part of my group. Okay, when it's no longer considered part of my number group, based on its skip history, based on when it has a tendency to become a winning number the most. Okay. Let's see. Since this is a single digit, the companion numbers and companion pairs. So far, this lottery has only a one day type of drawing, but we could still use the O chart. And we can look at the see how it performed in the various months of the year. Okay, see how it performed. I hope you can see this kind of clearly. January through December, you'll see that it has performed very well in the month of July, followed by October, then followed by April, showing you how many times it occurred in those months. Okay, so with that being said, we'll come out. Of course, you know, we have the astral periods. Okay, and then once again, we'll see under the sign of, it leads under the sign of Libra, followed by the sign of Cancer and the sign of Sagittarius, which are both at 16. Then, of course, you'll see it under the sign of Taurus, which is 14, and then the sign of Pisces, which is 13. So, you know, it just depends on how you want to look at it. The O charts are great. I'm going to be honest with you. The O charts are great. It's great for, you know, if you want to just really and truly break stuff down for a certain time span. Let's see. Let me see. I guess we can look at it under chart B. That's chart V. Wrong chart. V again. Where's it B? There it is. Okay. This is chart B. Not too much information can really and truly be pulled off of here yet. But then again, maybe it could be. Maybe it could be. Okay? I'm not gonna just leave it at it's not, but maybe it could be. I just haven't had time to just really sit and think about it and meditate on it to see what could be learned by using the chart B. Okay? But this is just, like I said, let's look at chart 4. Okay. Now, keep in mind the numbers 0 through 99. Keep in mind those are skips, not lottery numbers, but skips. So we're checking the skip patterns of the skips. Okay? What is the skip and hit patterns of the skips? Know what's going on in the background, then you'll kind of know what to bring to the foreground, aka which lottery numbers to select. Okay? So far, everything is below the skip of 20. And I don't know if you see any particular patterns or anything, because keep in mind we are only looking at we're looking at a limited amount of drawings, and hopefully, you know, once we sit and actually look at this stuff long enough, we'll be able to pull some information off, because a lot of charts wasn't designed because of the way we're putting in the data. A lot of it may be kind of off center, so to speak. So we have to keep in mind that the dates are not consistent when we're looking at this information. Okay? And that's it. So hopefully you can learn something from this small piece of information that I've managed to, you know, do. But, you know, and let me show you what I'm talking about when I said I created all of the numbers. See all of these right here? See how I labeled them? Okay, that's 1 through 10. And these are for Germany only, 1 through 10. Then you see it all the way up, 11 through 27, 11 to 44, 28 to 44, 45 to 49. So when I come into my directory, all I have to do is type the Z's, and I got them right here. Okay, this is just for Germany only. And how do I know it's just for Germany only? Because of the way I run my software. Okay, see, this is my directory on my thumb drive. Okay, see where I have it. Germany lottery. All of these are versions of Smart Luck that I have on my thumb drive. I have like a 32 gig thumb drive. I'm probably looking to get a 64 gig. Yeah, I have no life. Hopefully they come out with one for 1 terabyte, and then I'll be in hog heaven. But all of these are